All right, well, I guess it's time for me to try to put a little bit of effort towards the hydro brake. I think I have to get like a dual caliper set up, and I don't have that, and I have to do some research on how to get one, where to get one, all that crap. So pretty much right now, all I'm gonna be doing is just mounting the actual brake itself in the car. You ever just go to put your keys in your pocket and then forget that you got a massive hole in your pocket so nothing stays in there? How dark these windows are. Like, even with the top off, can't see crap. All right, so now I'm going to have to I'm probably gonna have to cut the plastic over here and stick a chunk of metal and weld it to like the friggin' transmission tower and then to the bottom of this or something, because it's not gonna hold on to plastic. This needs to be really sturdy. So I just went looking around for some metal, something that I can use as the bracket plate to attach it. And I think you guys are gonna get a kick out of this. This is what I found. I mean, it's kind of goofy, but honestly, the drive shaft's done. We're not reusing this drive shaft. It's just gonna get thrown away. And it is metal, and it's not a soft metal. Like, it's pretty strong, you know what I mean? It's strong enough to, well, for a while it was strong enough to move a 2500 truck while doing ignorant things, so it'll hold a handbrake on while I pull on it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the cutting wheel and I'm gonna cut like, I don't know, that much out of it and make a square, and it is gonna have a little curve to it because of what it is, so I'm just gonna hit it with a hammer and flatten it out. And that should be primarily solid. That should work fine. That's kind of what we do around here. It's just a bunch of weird backwoods crap that isn't proper at all, but somehow we make it work. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna cut that out real quick and size it up. So here we are. Besides all these wires and crap, things roughly gonna go about there. The problem now is getting a bracket to fit. I was originally gonna like go behind the shifter or to the side of it, but there is nothing to go on the sides. So I think it's gonna actually have to go forward a little bit. We're gonna have to go up here on the front because that is the only clean like metal I can find. I think it's gonna go right in front of the shifter, which is good. That's why I didn't cut the plastic first. I wanted to fit it up, and I'm honestly gonna leave that off probably, test fit everything, get it where I need, then place that over and cut it as I need accordingly so it looks a little nicer. So yeah, I think we're gonna be going to the front now actually. So here is my perfect professional bracket, homemade. Just threw some paint on it because it was obviously orange, just like whatever, try to make it a little bit nicer, I guess. I think I paint the side. But little slab of metal. You're not really even gonna see it because this 50% of this side's gonna be under the plastic, under the dash piece, covered to hold it, and then the other side's gonna be covered by the handbrake itself. So you're really only gonna see like friggin' an inch of it, maybe. So I think we're looking about good right there. Obviously, I'm gonna try. I mean, it's not sharp right now. I already sanded the edges, so they're not like, they won't cut somebody, but I'm still probably gonna round that over a little bit more just so it's not pointy. Same with that one. Even though the passenger's legs, unless you're a small child, your legs are usually, your knees are up here at the dash anyway, so this would be like near your butt almost. And either way, their legs go that way. So I don't know how well you can see, but we cut out a little piece for the plastic to sit there. Overall, the light doesn't reach very good. Overall, the thing is pretty damn sturdy. It's not going anywhere. It does have a little bit more twist this way than I'd like, but I mean, back and forth, it doesn't really have a lot of movement. It's pretty solid. But I'm thinking just for extra like strength and support, since it's already going to be over here and we already have to figure out something to do with this e-brake, when I put it here, I'm not going to try to squeeze it between the seat and the plastic. I'm going to put the ass end of it actually on the plastic, so when I'm pulling on it, the plastic itself is pushing back, so there's even less strain on the metal, so I can yank on the thing and it's almost primarily pulling on itself so that it doesn't keep yanking on that so I don't even have a chance to damage it. So it should sit roughly like this. That's what I'm thinking. Somewhere around there, and then we obviously have to figure this out because that's not gonna work. I mean, if I'm taking this off, dude, and this, like I said, this right here already has this little clip. So if I pull this all the way back, I can put this clip around it, and then the e-brake's on, basically. So once I get this working, I'm really not gonna need this anyways. So I'm probably just gonna click this, put it down all the way, and then I'm just gonna literally just cut the damn handle off because it's not, you know what I mean? It's not going back. Worst case scenario, if I ever decided to put it back, these are like friggin' $5 at the salvage yard. So probably just gonna end up putting it down so it's not activated, slice it, and we use that as the actual like e-brake slash slidey part. Well, I didn't plug all the stuff back in like this. There's a cigarette lighter over there, a cigarette outlet here. There's a traction control button, which doesn't work because all the buttons are unplugged. And then there's a brake cable right here, I think. But I guess I have to plug something back in because car will not start. I'm not sure why, but I guess one of those wires is important. So I gotta take it all back off again and try to start it. So now I'm like 20 minutes in. I've checked all the plugs, they're all back together. I've checked all the fuses, and it still will not start. So I don't know what the issue is. Well, I wanted to try to push it outside real quick and dump it in the gear, see if it'll start, but now it's starting to rain, so if I try that and it doesn't start, I'm kind of out of luck unless I try to push it back into the garage, and that's going to be hard. Whatever, I'll just try it anyways. Yeah, it didn't work, so car's just stuck in the middle of the yard now, won't start, and it's raining. So at the last second, I pushed it like another 3 feet downhill. It wouldn't move at all, so I got soaked for like 40 seconds trying to move it. Finally got it to move. Last second I dumped the clutch and the thing started, so now I'm gonna put it back in the garage. Please don't stall it, Austin. Every time I do something to something else happens. So I checked even more fuses, so I've officially checked every single fuse, every single relay. It's none of them. I've unplugged the battery from the car for 10-15 minutes, then plugged it back in. I've plugged everything in under here and wiggled all of the wires while trying to start it to see if maybe there was a shorted wire. I've lifted up the car, looked under it, tried to find any wires under the vehicle that looked suspicious or cut or burnt or anything. Couldn't find anything, so I'm about to take this back off and remove the plastic piece above the transmission, the shifter linkage, so I can see down on the top of the transmission, see if there's anything I missed. But I really don't know what to do at this point. There ain't a damn thing under here, so I didn't burn anything. All up under there. So here we go, guys. I'm very, very happy to say that I found the problem. I'm not sure what all of this wiring crap is, clearly from someone previous, but watch this. So I'm gonna, over here, I'm gonna turn the key, but I'm gonna face over here. So the key is being turned right now. Nothing's happening. Isn't that just like golden? All right, ready? Here we go. That is so satisfying, dude. All right. I'm not gonna run the car too much right now because it is completely on jack still, so it is sideways with probably no oil in the engine. But yeah. So she's back in her parking spot. We officially got the bracket on now, and fixed it. Now I know the wire that went bad. A little annoying, but whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much all I'm doing with it now. I'm gonna try to keep an eye out for some brackets and some other calipers that I can put on the back so I can actually hook up the hydro brake, but at least we got the bracket out of the way. I was kind of putting that off for a little while. Now I got that out of the way. That's kind of the bigger half of it, honestly. All the other stuff just bolts on and pretty much ready to go.